Here we are at the Royal Palace in Madrid. Hey, Melissa.
Hey!
Tell us what's behind you.
Well, we have the Teatro Royal.
The theater.
Apparently, Queen Isabel paid to have this built, and she was the only queen that actually ruled Spain. So, and she loved the opera, so she paid for the opera house.
We're looking for her statue right now because supposedly she's facing the theater,
With her back to
but her back is to the Royal Palace, and there was a lot of controversy about that.
We're having trouble finding it.
But here we are after a long day of traveling in Madrid.
Can you video yourself on that? Can't you turn it?
You want to take over?
Here I am.
I'm
Tell
happy
him.
to be here.
Tell us who we just met.
We just met a gentleman, not a Spaniard, but he's from Argentina,
Which was our second place.
which was our second travel option. And Tom so kindly took us to a local churro place where we were able to enjoy chocolate and churros. Delicious.
She'll down the chocolate.
I downed the
Forget the
chocolate,
churros. She just gulped the chocolate.
but Tom taught us a lot about...
I think Tom had a crush on Shelb. I really do.
I thought Tom had a girlfriend.
Well, Tom did mention a girl, but oh, we learned how to kiss. Apparently, it's 2 times.
Yes, you have to start at the left. European.
Thanks for the demonstration. We almost kissed Tom on the lips because we messed that up.
Or he almost kissed our... He slammed our cheek.
Yep. So there's the Royal Palace. We're
There's
going to keep going.
also these statues over here that are ill-proportioned because they used to be on top of the Royal Palace and they are now beneath it. But when they were on top, to have their bodies shorter and their heads large was more of an accurate body proportion from down below.
So now
Let's go
they
check.
just have big heads.
Oh, look at this garden. Garden view.
This Madrid is beautiful. Nothing compares in America.
We have a Muslim.
We're-
I'm used to seeing the Muslims on the street in New York City praying by their street carts.
I'm glad that was on film.
Oh, yep, here we go.
Oh, whopping big heads.
Huge, long heads, shorter bodies.
I've never known. These gardens.
Walk down this way. Ramiro, Alonso.
Oh, we got the royal dog.
Oh my gosh. Pooping in front of the Royal Palace. Oh my goodness.
We're filming him.
Do you pick up the poo here?
Yeah, no, I'm picking
You do. You bag it?
New front ear.
The new frontier.
Oh!
Dog just pooed
Running
in front of
loose.
the Royal Palace, and I don't think dog bags exist. You don't curb your dog in Madrid.
Your dog walking service would be so much simpler.
This is unbelievable.
There's no strollers for dogs in Madrid.
There are no dog strollers, and dogs are allowed to poo in front of the Royal Palace. Unbelievable.
Freedom. That is freedom. Uh-oh, Shelb. Shelb wants more of the dog. She's missing her old chipper.
There's a lot of Alonsos.
So let's recap what we've had to eat today. Well, for breakfast we had croissants
Tell us more about this, Melissa.
For breakfast, I actually had Golden Grams. But Shelb had...
I was surprised about that choice of yours.
They were all sweet cereals, and, you know, just gotta get with it. Everything's sweet in Madrid. Shelb had croissant, then we had biscuits with jams and coffee. Then we stopped at a pastry shop and had a friquillos, which is a miniature donut icing, and we had another cafe con leche. And then we met Tom.
You weren't kidding when you say miniature, were you?
Oh no, I'm talking like Americans would think it's the crumb. It's nothing compared to our whopping donuts. It makes American food like disgusting.
What did we pay for 2 cafes and our donut?
2 cafes con leche and a donut. We paid 3 euros.
Unbelievable.
Unreal. Then we had, as Shelby said, churros con chocolate. And that's about all we've had today. Sweets and coffee. Sounds like the perfect menu.
And what is everyone doing right now as we walk around?
Well, it's kind of quiet. Some of the
If you
shops are
see
closed.
behind Melissa, tell us what's going on.
They're having their nap time in Spain right now. You know, you have a late lunch, leisurely afternoon. You take a break from about 2 to 5 and rest. And then people might go back to work even and get ready for the night events, which begin at 9. Which we are going to at 9, but we're going to be exhausted because we're not doing nap.
We did, however, look, see, there's a lot of nappers right now. There's some intimacy going on too. We feel like we got a good night's rest after yesterday.
His mercies are new every morning.
Melissa successfully got some money out of the ATM. My keys are probably mid-air right now, almost making their way to New York City to collect our train tickets to get us out of Madrid.
Tickets in hand. And we need a new train ride to St. Sebastian. It's going to be a little delayed, but it's all working out.
Royal Palace.
Tom really wants to see us again.
Tom, you know, we bought his agua. We bought Tom's agua because that's what you do. You treat each other so you know you see the person again. We treated him to his agua, so he'll be treating us again to some kind of treat when we meet him at the tobacco factory. Tell us about what he said about the tobacco factory.
You tell us. It's more up your alley, Shel.
So,
all the free dance lessons.
supposedly, according to Tom, there's this tobacco factory that we need to visit where a younger crowd, maybe the artsy-fartsy type.
Would you say you're artsy-fartsy?
Kinda. I guess I'm a little bit artsy-fartsy. But, so you'll gather in the tobacco factory. He said it's kind of old and maybe there's a lot of concrete surrounding you. And a lot of cultural activities take place. Maybe a little bit of dancing.
Show us some flamenco.
How does the flamenco go? I'm not sure. Do you know?
You gotta put your arms up in the air.
A little bit of this.
That looks like Shelby at a rave.
So some dancing can go on at the tobacco factory along with art classes. You'll see artists setting up. You can pay for other various cultural activities.
Fashion lessons.
But maybe if we have time tomorrow, since we have an extra day in Madrid, we can stop by this tobacco factory.
See Tom again.
Tom was explaining that that's like more of a local place instead of a touristy place.
Yeah, the young art culture, I think.
Young art culture. And since he's in film and films documentaries, this is his cup of tea, along with probably mine. I don't know. You think you'll like it, Melissa?
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting. Yeah. I wonder what it's like if it's awkward if you're watching, like if everyone's just working and you're watching them, like a creeper kind of, or if you.
Maybe we should pay.
Maybe we should have a flamenco lesson.
To get a flamenco lesson, which we'll be seeing in Sevilla.
Sevilla.
A lot of flamenco, and then in Granada. What was Tom saying? A lot of food.
He's saying you get a free tapas when you order a cerveza o vino, the beer or wine. Just a view of the palace gardens. the surrounding Center de Plaza de, forget the name. Palace again. Oriente. Plaza de Oriente. Maybe.
Earlier this morning we stood and got a great photograph of us standing in the exact center of Madrid.
The Sol.
The Sol, Plaza del Sol.
Maybe now we should head to the cathedral and see where Aunt Elena and Uncle Tim were married.
Let's do it. We'll recap later.
Bye.